Hey guys, so I'm Makeup Me Crazy, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Maryland practical. So I recently did my exam on Thursday. So today I'm just gonna do like a quick um, go over everything that I did, what they're expecting from you, and hopefully it'll help someone. So I am a licensed cosmetologist now. Yeah, I'm excited. I won't talk too much. I'm just gonna get to the point because I don't like long YouTube videos. So, all right. The first thing that you have to do when you go in is the pre-exam setup and disinfectant. So basically, what the pre-exam setup and disinfectant is, you're going to take out your pre-exam bag. Your bag should be labeled pre-exam bag. All your bags in your kit need to be labeled. Your bag is going to be on the table. You're going to put it on it so they could see it. Once they check it, the product to come over and check it, she's going to be like, or he's going to be like, begin. So they're going to say you have 5 minutes to set up your pre-exam setup and disinfect. So listen carefully. Before you take out any item from your pre-exam bag, you need to take out the hand sanitizer first. Hand sanitize your hand, then the Lysol wipes. Take out the Lysol wipes, wipe your counter down nicely. Once you wipe your counter down nicely, you're going to take out your trash bag, tape it so you can put that in your trash bag. You're going to put your wobby, everything out, your mannequin head, everything out. Next is going to be the thermal curl service. So basically what the thermal curl service is, is the three curls on base, half off base, and completely off base curls, and then two at the side. Most people roller set their hair. I did. It was easier. Don't put too much product on the hair when you're roller setting the hair. Yeah, because that can mess you up. Guys, don't mind my hair is going through its own little thing right now. Anyways, let me get back to this. So the thermal curling service. So after you curl, they're basically looking for technique. If you're flipping your marcels over and over and over, they're looking for the technique. So you want the curls to make sure they're on base, half off base, and completely off base, and then the two curls this side. Just make sure they're nice and they're at the levels. They're watching for you to hold the hair up lower, all the way lower, and just two regular curls on the side. Next, after that, you're gonna do your after that, they're gonna say during your thermal curling service, you need to finish real quick so you have time to clean up. So if they give you 20 minutes, guarantee 3 minutes out of that is clean up. Nope, you don't get extra minutes for cleaning up, time for cleaning up. I'm sorry. That's gonna be a part of your time. I know it sucks. Really, it really sucks. But anyways, after that, you're going to take out so for the cleanup is the same thing. Sanitize your hand. After you take everything off, take everything off and sanitize your hand, then wipe off your counter. If you have to redrape in your other bag, you don't have another cape, rest your cape to the side, that's fine. Take off the next strip. You're going to put a new next strip, everything on. You're going to wipe down the counter. Same thing, hand sanitize your hand. That's it. Going back in your bag. Please close every bag that's in your bag and close back your bag and make sure it's up against the wall. You're going to take out your marks, tweezing, and waxing service. When you use the wax, you're going to be pretending the same procedure. Please close back your wax so it doesn't get contaminated. Yes, they do take points off for that. So close your wax bag once you take it out. Test it on your hand. Do your thing. You're going to do the same eyebrow, one face. You do this one waxing, the other one tweezing. That's 17 points. So after you do your marks tweezing, you're going to make sure you clean up properly. That's it. Then you're going to have the, after that, they're going to tell you to stop. You step back, raise your hand. If they don't tell you to stop and you finish, raise your hand, they'll come to you and they'll tell you everything. So don't be nervous. They're going to tell you everything to do, but you have to listen. And sometimes I was so nervous, like what they were saying sometimes went through the other ears. I didn't really hear, but I just tried my best to listen or just do whatever. And you'll hear people moving around. So it's time for you to move. And you can't look at any candidate beside you. You cannot look at anyone. If they catch you looking, you're out. They give you a one warning. The last one, they're like, last warning, and they kick you out. The hair cutting service. So after the mock tweezing and waxing is the hair cutting service. You want to do all your guidelines. I see people cutting wrong. I see why a lot of people feel cutting wrong. you need to take out your guideline all around, and you need to use a razor and cut your guideline properly, and then you begin your cutting service. So please make sure you're learning the haircut properly, and I think I might make a YouTube video on how to cut the hair properly from what my instructor taught me. And yeah, she worked at State Board before, so she knows. And yeah, passed, so obviously I was doing something right. Then after the hair cutting service, after you finish, you have 40 minutes. After you finish, it's the same thing. Clean up, sanitize your hand, then use your Lysol wipes. Please don't bring no aerosol wipes or no aerosol spray. Everything has to be liquid mousse. You could bring those. Do not bring anything in a can that's aerosol. Then you're gonna wipe your counter down nice and neat. Then you're gonna hand sanitize your hand again. Sanitation, sanitation, sanitation is key. You get most points from sanitation too. So make sure you're sanitizing. Then it's a blood exposure service. That's big. So basically it's stop the service, sanitize that one hand. So this finger, the index finger is going to be cut. The other hand, you sanitize your hand, put on one gloves, put pressure on the wound, clean it with alcohol wipes, band-aid it, put the band-aid on it, then take up everything that was on the table, put it in your blood exposure bag, the big bag with the hazard, put it in that bag, seal that bag, everything that you use, anything, if you're using scissors, it touch, put it in that bag, zip it, which you won't be using the scissors because it's going to be a totally different service. Yes, it's not anymore. It used to be like stop. PSI don't do that. It's a whole different one. You got to turn your back while everybody's doing it. Anyway, so once that's done, you're going to put everything safe, nice little way in the container. That's both points. You could get 21 points available for blood exposure service, doing the service. For this cleanup, the safety criteria, you could get 7 points. So you want to clean up properly. Then after you put everything in the blood exposure kit, you want to seal it, put it in the trash bag. The next one is going to be permanent waving service. You're going to part 9-block parting. You're going to do it in the back. You're going to do 6 rugs. Make sure they're tight. Make sure the ending paper is on them because they do roll it out. Make sure your ending paper is correct. Once that's done properly, yeah, they come over and the lady was like grabbing on my stuff like, you know, and it make you feel like, oh my gosh, did I fail? Did I do something wrong? But it's just to kind of like scare you, I guess. I don't know why they do that, but hey, that's what they do. And then, you know, after the permanent service, you could get 20 points available. Then you have the chemical service. So the chemical service is basically the virgin color. Make sure everything is labeled. So color, high lift, and relaxer, virgin relaxer. You need to make sure you do that properly. You're going to smooth out when you finish the ends with the back of the brush, you know, the stick on the brush. You're going to smooth out your ends. Just the side and everything. That's what I did. You don't have to do that, but I'm pretty sure you need to. Then you're going to do all that. So the high lift is just 2 inch. So a little bit from the root. Then it's like half an inch from the root. Then 2 inch. That's all the stuff. New growth. That's the new growth. And that's all you're going to put the high lift color on. That's it. No, nothing more on the ends, nothing. That's it. For the virgin, you're going to put it 2 inches, 1.5 inch or so away, and then down, and then you're going to have like a little bit of hair left. Don't put it all the way down to the end. And if you're going to do this exam, I mean, you should know this stuff. Please, if you don't know and you feel nervous, see if your school provides any help for you. Most schools do, like Empire did for me. Then the next thing is acrylic. Then it's acrylic nail application on one hand. So basically, you're not going to have time to clean up your stuff before for the chemical service. So you could leave it on your table, which is fine. Once you finish the nail, you're going to go back and clean. They're going to give you 10 minutes to clean up. So it's pretty cool. So once you go to the acrylic nail, you have your new bag, everything. You can move the hand sanitizer, the water. You don't need the water bag. Your hand sanitizer, your Lysol wipes to the table. Before you start, you want to sanitize your hand. Take out the Lysol wipe the acrylic station down. They're going to tell you to take out your bag to put on there. You're going to put your bag on there, and they're going to look at it, make sure it's good. That's 5 out of 5 points. I got good. Like the thing that saved me, honestly, guys, is all the cleaning, disinfectant. Yeah, that's what really saved me. And chemical service I did good on. So and thermal service. everything, the exposure, I made a mistake by using the wrong wipes. I used hand sanitizer I had in the pack. I swear it was alcohol wipes, swear, but it wasn't. Anyways, but for the safety, I got perfect scoring. Um, then after the acrylic nail, you do it. Do not put a lot of acrylic on your nails. That's gonna be your biggest downfall if you do. You're gonna barely put stuff on it. You're gonna barely, just a little bit, just so they could see that you know what you're doing, because it takes a while to dry. You could put your nails on before you come. Make sure your nails are on before, and you shave it down. Don't put anything on it. Just put the nails on, file it down. That's it. You're watching how you're filing to make sure you're doing it the correct way and everything, buffing it down. And then after that's finished, they're going to say, okay, candidate, all grading is finished for this service. Now you have 10 minutes to do the end of examination disinfection. Now this is 5 out of 5 points, guys, and this is where it breaks you or make you. That means if you needed 2 or 3 points to pass, this is where you need to get those points, which is very easy. First, you need to clean up all your stations. So they're going to tell you, once they tell you, okay, 10 minutes is a lot of time to clean up, honey. Yes, it is. Put everything in a bag, everything back in your bag, seal it. Make sure every time you go in your bag, you close your bag. Close all your bags. Wipe down everything, wipe down your whole stage, wipe down everything. Make sure it's nice, wiped, and clean. Sweep up your floor. So what I did is I put everything in my bag besides the trash bag. I put the trash bag on top of my bag, on top of my suitcase. And then I had the Lysol wipes and the hand sanitizer. So I hand sanitized my hand, Lysol wiped the whole thing, the nail and the acrylic station, right? Then I went run for the broom, sweep up nice and neat. Make sure there was nothing on the road, sweep up nice and neat. Once that's swept nice and neat, you're going to hand sanitize your hand again. And then after that, I was like, okay, I'm done with the Lysol wipe. I dropped it in the trash bag, hand sanitize my hand again, put that in the trash bag, put it in my suitcase, zip it up, push my suitcase to the wall, step back, I'm finished. They come and check. That's it. They're going to tell you to go and wait for your result. Once you get your result, you have to exit the building. That's the most nerve-wracking part ever. Like, through the exam, I had a panic attack. Long story short, I won't go in that. Like, yes, I passed, thank God. But it's very intense. But when you know what you're doing and you practice, you'll get it. Promise you. I knew what I was doing. I was nervous as hell. But I still heard my teacher in the back of my mind, like, do this, do that. So I knew it and I did it. So that's basically for it. For everything for the pre-exam setup and disinfectant is 6 points. Thermal curling is 18. Mock tweezing and waxing is 17 points. Haircut is 19. Blood exposure is 21. Blood exposure surface safety criteria is 7. Permanent waving is 20 points. Chemical service is 26 points available for you to get. Acrylic nail is 23 points. And end of exam disinfectant is 5 points. And like, honestly, the hardest part of the exam is just the pressure. It really is the pressure to get these done, because like in real life, you work on your own time. But yeah, it also helps you to move fast. The more fast you move, the more money you'll make. Besides that, that was it for the exam. You just gotta be on your A game. You gotta bring confidence. It's nervous, but you just gotta leave that nervousness out the door. I remember all the girls were in there, they're nervous. I was the only one that took the exam the first time and passed. All the girls that were in there with me is the second time. So can you imagine, everybody's like, oh, it's my second time. And I'm like, your second time? Really? Oh crap, I'm gonna fail. But then I was like, no, I'm putting that out the door. I'm coming in. I'm gonna do what I gotta do and make my teacher proud, because she worked hard with me, and just do my thing. And I did. So you guys can do it. Don't be nervous. Just make sure all your bags are labeled properly. Everything is new, no hair, nothing is on your bag. Everything is nice and neat and clean. That's a big deal. Keeping your station clean throughout the whole service is a big deal. If a clip drop on the ground, remember to take it up after you finish your stuff. After you finish, they look at it, it's cleanup time, please clean it up. Let me see, I'm trying to think what else that was like a red flag that was really important. Sanitation. Please read your items. If you pack something in a bag, pack everything out. Don't keep running back in your bag, because the time is not a lot of time. It's not. If they give you 40 minutes, 5 minutes out of that is cleanup time. Cleanup and 5 minutes is setup time. So that means you got 30 minutes for the haircut. Please saturate your mannequin head. Like, make sure it's water, because I kept on spraying water in mine, because it's like my mannequin was sucking up all the water. This was probably because I was nervous. But basically that's it. It's not that it's not it's not that hard. Besides the pressure, it's not that hard. So please practice. If you have any questions that I can help you with, this is just a preview to kind of help the newbies that are going, that are scared. Don't be scared, just go in and slay. You know what you're doing. Team, I love all my fellow cosmetologists and everybody that's in this field. We love it and we're passionate about it. So because it's more to it than hair. People think it's just hair. It's more to it than hair. It's makeup, skincare. Oh, I can't even go. It's a lot. Barbering, everything. It's a lot. Okay. So just go out, do your thing. Don't let nobody scare you. You could do it. Trust me. If I could do it, you could do it. But if you have any question, please ask me. Please subscribe to my videos. I will have other videos of me doing makeup, or if you want me to do any other videos, let me know about anything, makeup or different services, or even anything about the theory or practical. Any questions, just ask. Thank you guys. Hope this was helpful to you. Peace out.